burger. He's middle management of men, Wesley Fox. A tamer of building codes and fires, Alan Giannis. And he delivers for America, Andrew Murr. Together, they are the middle class holes.
So, Alan, give me the rundown on this little eye exam, this little prodding and prickling and needles in this futuristic eye examination that you had.
It is actually kind of futuristic now. I learned some things this time around. So I've been having, it's not just a regular eye exam so when I was a youngster and I first got my glasses, they were like, hey, buddy, your optic nerve's kind of big. And I was like, what's that mean? I'm a child. And I was like, tell me, what's that mean? I'm 12. And they were like, what that means is it's a sign of glaucoma. So you have to go get your eyes poked and prodded even more. And so I would go to a specialist called an ophthalmologist every year until I was like 18. And then they were like, I think you're good. So back in the day, the way that this shit used to happen was they would be like, you get to play a game. And basically it's just a fucking field of view, like test. And they would put your fucking head inside of a dome and you had a button and like you were supposed to stare at this fucking dot. And they put like different intensities of light all the way around, like 360 all the way around.
Right.
And you would have to just click whenever you saw one. But your idea was just to keep staring straight. And so really that's all it is. But they dilate the fuck out of your eyes, which is wild. And they put this other thing in your eyes that makes them fucking like basically like heavy. Like the minute they do it, I'm just like, I want to take a nap. Let's like I could immediately go to sleep. Like it's the weirdest shit. I don't know what it is, and it's like bright yellow. It's kind of
yeah. No, I've seen it before. I think it like relaxes all like the muscles that attach to the eye, almost like
I guess
like Novocaine for the eyes. So you're just like, nah, done.
Yeah,
and I've had the dilation before. You're basically you're basically awakenedly blind. It's the oddest thing.
Yeah, I was saying because like it's. I was telling because my eyes yesterday were like adjusting differently, and I was telling Kelly, I was like, oh fuck, this is wild because like I would close one and open one, and like one was still super dilated, you could tell, so all the light coming in, like it was more grayscale, like the world was grayscale through that eye because like all this light was coming through, so it kind of washed out all the color, and then when you open up the other eye, it was just bright fall orange red like trees and shit. You know, it was the wildest fucking. But anyway,
Dr. Feelgood, Jesus Christ,
yeah,
man,
it was fucking crazy. But anyway, I did that yesterday. But now they don't put you in a dome because I guess that's an expensive piece of equipment. They put a fucking VR headset on you, and it lost a little bit of its luster. Like
Aww.
You thought it was gonna be like it's kind of cool, I guess. It's novelty, like. But it did lose a little bit. Like you got to put your head in it felt medical.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now you feel like you're supposed to be playing Batman on your fucking couch. Yeah.
Yeah. But hey, they said I don't got it. So that's cool. You
don't have glaucoma anymore?
I never had glaucoma, but I don't have glaucoma now.
Maybe you just smoked the glaucoma away over the years.
It's possible. Hey, man, it's called preventative care. You know what I mean? We need more of it in this country.
Yes, we do. Thanks for voting.
Holy shit.
So Andrew,
they poked me part of my eyes. I couldn't see shit. My wife had to drive me. I was Mr. Magooing it around for a little while.
Very nice.
That was good. That was good stuff.
I'm glad you brought the. Go ahead, Wes.
I was picturing Doctor Strange getting tortured in Infinity War. You know, like zzz, like that type of thing. But
yeah,
that's all.
Not quite. They took some pictures. They said they weren't blowing air in my eye, but I think they lied to me because they numbed my eye.
Yeah.
So I think they like I just couldn't feel it, and they thought they were being slick. So I'm pretty sure they did that. And then I played that game, which was kind of crazy. It also yelled at me because I clicked once when I thought I saw like a phantom light. You know what I mean? My eyes played tricks on me. I was like, oh yeah, there's one, and it was like, no, idiot. only press when the light's on. And I was like, shit, all right, fuck. I thought I saw one.
How fucking dare you? Like, maybe that's a problem that they need to assess is like homeboy's seeing shit that ain't there. He's fucking hallucinating from all the LSD we just dropped into his eyes.
Yeah, like, are you collecting this data? This is data too, motherfucker. Like, yeah. So anyway, that was it.
This kind of brings up like something that, okay, I'm not experiencing all that, but I am experiencing like, middle-aged macular degeneration. And even with like, and I stretch my contacts a little further than I should. They say 2 weeks. I say 2 months. My insurance says twice a year. So I say, fuck you. I'm getting I ain't paying for these things. I'll milk them. So I'm delivering, and I'm in it's like a big apartment complex place, and I see, again, this is pants and coat season. Remember this. So off in the distance, there's a human walking 2 dogs, and I'm like, damn, that is a nice ass. And then I go to myself, hold on, is that a man or a woman? And I had to contemplate to myself here for a second. Am I just staring at the ass and appreciating the ass, or does the attachment of the ass to the human make a difference on the attractiveness of the ass? Like, if I'm able to ascertain if that's a man, have I just blown up the ass to where I'm not able to enjoy the ass anymore? Because look, nothing wrong with anybody who finds male ass more attractive than female ass. I just particularly, if it's attached to a dude, I'm kind of feeling a way that I don't want to feel. Or, so my question really, Alan, with your bad eyesight coming into play here, if you just see an ass and it's ambiguous, the body that it's attached to, do you just stop thinking about the human and concentrate on the ass, or does that make a difference to you?
I'm with you, like, if it's attached to a male or whatever, I don't know what we're using these days, but either way, if it's got a penis on the other side, fucking, yeah, you'd be like, oh, that's a shame. But I think you could still admire a good man ass. You know what I mean? You'd be like, that guy's got cheeks. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Saw a black guy the other day just walking, yammed up. I was like, good for you, buddy. I got none. I got 0 cheeks. None. Whatsoever. So, like, I see a guy like that. Good for you, man. What have you been doing? Lots of running, probably. I get it. That's why, not me. Like, so, but it's like, let's say you're driving by, right? Drive by, like, oh, look at that. Good pair of jeans. Good definition. Oh, well, that's nice. Good for him, man. Like, that's, or if it's a nice young lady, be like, that's a pooper right there. That's good. That's a good one. You know what? So you can appreciate it both ways, I think, is what I'm saying to you. But, there's a preference, and that's okay. I don't
like using the adjective pooper on a lady.
Sorry, turd cutter. Well,
more refined.
Break this down for us, Wes, because I feel like there's a difference between admiring a man's ass and a woman's ass.
Well, I think in your particular situation where you were just caught off guard, where is my mind playing tricks on me, or in this case, are my eyes playing tricks on me? You're like, yeah, look at that. Whoa, wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Something might have gone wrong in the mainframe there. I could see where that be the conundrum in one's mind. Yeah, but what's the question now? Can you admire a man's ass?
Okay, well, like Alan's saying, like, you can admire a good ass no matter if it's man or woman, but I think my feelings on the ass change. Like Alan was talking about working out. If I see a dude with a badonkadonk, I'm like, damn, man. Like, he's almost inspiring me to start doing squats in my basement. Whereas if I see a lady with a good pooper, then I'm like...
There you go. Attaboy.
Then I'm like... I'm not thinking anything about myself except for my pants and how tight they're getting. You know what I mean? There's a difference in the admiration.
Sure.
Yeah. I guess my point was, like, in pants, you don't know. So, and then, like, you make a decision after you kind of figure it out for yourself. But, like, that's something more like primal, I guess. And you're like, oh, it's just nice butt, nice shape there. And then you figure it out from there. Now, if you're like looking at like naked butts and there's like a hairy butt and a non-hairy, okay. Now we got that. There's a big difference there. Nope, not interested in one really. way more interested in the other one. You know what I mean? So like, it just depends on context. But in your context, it happens, man.
All right. Okay. All right. I know.
Yeah, nothing to be
Here's the
ashamed
plot.
about.
Yeah.
Well, plot twist. I drove by and she was a very unattractive woman, but I still gave her.
okay.
I still gave her a tip of the cap. Like, well, you succeeded in one area.
See? That's what I'm saying. Kudos to, just appreciate nature. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You wouldn't look at that bird and be like, oh, it's a dude. Its breast is fucking ample, but it's a dude bird. You know what I mean? Like, fuck it. In a weird way, but like,
Wrong. I'd say it's a drone.
That's right.
Fair.
Yeah, don't forget that. All of them are drones. Middle class souls, everyone. Murr, Allen, and Foxman. So I had something that happened at work the other day that I want to run. Mostly I want to run by you, Alan, but Murr, obviously you have an opinion on everything, so feel free to chime in. I work in a sales-driven environment, a sales-driven organization. And we can all agree, whether you work in sales or you don't work in sales, if you are one of the top dogs, the rules are different for you. Okay. I'm not saying they don't necessarily apply, but they are different. And we can draw lines, whether or not those lines are blurred towards some people. But I think we can agree what you can and can't draw, or where the line is drawn. Okay. Now, here's what happened. After a quarterly review, the senior vice president of our company, number 3 on the totem pole, writes this email as a recap. It's a pretty long email. He's going over a lot of things, but one of the big points of emphasis was don't put the services line as a single line item. Okay. So when we provide a service, albeit PMO or our engineers go to site and do something, or they draw a design, collaboration architects, infrastructure, cablers. Okay. Phase it out. Make sure it's multiple lines. That way we can get paid through the life cycle of the project. Okay. The top dog in our company, the top salesman. Okay. Now, number 2 is a very close number 2, but between those two, it's a distant third. I don't even know who the fucking third place person is, but he is the top dog. He responds, reply all to the entire company and says, guilty of the single line quotes for services. However, no plans to change that approach on my end. How silly would it look if we quoted this to a customer? Easy to pick apart and complain about as well. And then did a screen capture of all the lines to the senior vice president in front of the entire company. I mean, overstepping a line.
how much that guy make?
A lot.
What's his commission?
Millions.
How much that guy sell to make that number? Like, yeah. And you saw, like, I bet you Mr. Vice President texted his ass and was like, you motherfucker. Like, you know what I mean? And homeboy was like, yeah, dude, I'm not doing that. Like,
Oh, do you think this was a mistake? You think he meant to reply all, or do you think he meant reply?
yeah.
No,
definitely.
He meant reply all because listen, he that's the kind of guy he is.
Yeah, he clicked twice.
Yeah, he knew what he was doing.
Sure, get everybody in there.
How? Okay, so what? Okay, so specifically, what's your question though? Is it like, is that okay, or is it just a fucking baller move, or is this like, this is him pointing out that this was a stupid fucking suggestion, and your suggestion's so fucking stupid, everyone should know how stupid you are, and I don't care if you own majority share of the company?
It's like all of those things.
Yeah, I think mostly it's just cool. Suggest it to the other people. I'm not doing it. I don't give a fuck. Kiss my ass.
Wow.
Yeah, like I think it's a baller move. It's slightly unprofessional because obviously that's his boss, in some capacity, even if it's not like a direct report or something like that. But again, there's like you were talking. There's the line, like, you know, fucking third man guy you don't know didn't say that shit. You know what I mean? What's that guy selling? Shit, not what fucking homeboy is.
Yeah. Well,
like you earned that right at that point. Like you're not a VP, but you fucking might as well be because you fucking keep the lights on.
Well, here's what I know. My cousin has been in sales, internet security sales, for quite a long time. And I needled the shit out of him. I was like, how much do you fucking make a year? Just fucking tell me. I'm not, it's not even like that I would be jealous. I'm just fucking curious because I know. And so finally, he tells me how much he makes. I'm like, oh, that's a good chunk of fucking change a year for 25, 30 fucking years. And he basically tells me how the industry knows his numbers, so he is never at any point concerned about keeping or losing a job. That he has one that he has to deny like twice a month because somebody else wants him to do that thing for them. So, I mean, talk about a position of power. I've always said the salespeople run the companies. They just convince their bosses to let them continue to do it. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's and dude, people don't like us. Project managers don't like us sometimes. And like I'm not even that good. I mean, I'm good, but I'm not like fucking great. Like I've seen some guys sell some shit, some crazy shit, and that makes some good money. That's fine. Like, hey, like more power to them. I mean, I'm good. Fucking, but those guys, if you get into it in the right industry, in the right time, in the right market, oh boy, you can clean up. And, yeah, and then you can tell your fucking VP to go fuck off.
So
you can send him a picture of your fucking sales number and just blown up in a picture and be like, all right, I'm going away for a week. Bye.
See, I thought the right tact would have been just ignore it and not do it and understand that, okay, this message doesn't really apply to you because you sell what you sell, and we're talking to other people within the sales force. Or if he had a real problem with it, just hit reply or call him and talk to him about it. Not the reply, oh, I think that sends a bad message to the younger generation of salespeople coming up like, hey, you sell like me, you can tell the senior vice president to fucking suck my dick. But I mean, like, okay, he didn't respond. No one responded. Everyone in the company was like, oh my God, that's wild. And
no one would.
And it was like, is anyone going to come over the top? Is one of the owners going to say something? And then I thought to myself, because my cohort, my other PM said he has a friend who owns a company. He says he'd have been fired the next day. I don't care how much he sells. I just said, you don't talk to people like that. I was like, well, potatoes to bowling balls. It could be a different situation. But like, where's the line? Does he slap him at a company event drunk? Hey, senior vice president, bow.
Well, what do you? Okay, well, I still have questions about the flex here. Was that I'm not doing it, or was it kind of a shadow? I'm not doing it, and neither should anyone in the sales department. Because if I'm putting my foot out here, like saying, "Hey, that great idea," not fucking doing it because look how much I sell doing it your dumbassity way. You know what I mean? Like.
I mean, and I think so. Like, if we're getting down to the nitty gritty, because like I kind of understand what you guys sell, all right? Like, I think my understanding is probably services is an umbrella term for like some labor, some PM time, some fucking whatever,
design work,
some design
optimization,
time.
testing,
yeah, boom, so commissioning, just fucking buzzwords, fucking construction buzzwords. So I get that because like you only get material and like a rough bill of materials. So you'll get like quantities and rough device count, like types. Like I usually don't even tell you what brand because we might switch the brand on you. I don't fucking know. If you didn't spec anything in, you get what we give you. Fucking
brand switcher. I knew it.
Yeah. If you don't spec anything in, we got numbers to make, baby. So but like I get what he's saying because like the more you break out your number, the pickier customers get. So like watch what you're doing. Like, and I get the root of what he's saying. He's like, I'm not fucking doing that. Because like I've broken my shit out and been like, yeah, we're gonna do this, and this. And then at the end, they're gonna be like, hey, Mr. PM, see your piece of paper here? It said you're gonna fucking commission, or you're gonna fucking blah 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 blah, fucking something stupid that you kind of usually skip, but it's kind of like in there in your talking points for like getting your customer off your back. He's like, yep, I know exactly what Alan's talking about. Then that customer's like, can you do that? Did you do that? Can you give me a report on that? And then Mr. PM here, Wesley, is like, fuck, because somebody wrote that on paper. And so I get, from the sales perspective and like a whole ops perspective, he's probably saving y'all some headache. You know what I mean?
Well, and
the idea of it is that for some of these projects that could go 6 to 8 months, we need a line of income. You know what I mean? It's really hard to have it go 6 to 8 to 9, sometimes a year, and then voila, we're getting the big fat check at the end of it. And it's, again, some of these projects he runs that they invoice up front, so it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? It doesn't, like that. You could have one line item for everything. Project. That's it. So
here's money.
Yeah. So it's a special case. I just thought it was fucking just the stones on that guy. Whew.
Yeah, I told you. I didn't say it wasn't unprofessional. It's bad unprofessional.
Oh yeah, totally unprofessional.
I fucking like it, and I think it's funny. But yeah,
I would
now reprimanded would be probably coming.
Considering I only have like a 70% understanding of everything you guys are talking about, as a consumer, though, if I'm somebody who's in the field that's like pitching you guys the project I want you to do for me, I would almost feel like, from what you're describing, or at least what your main man sent out, it's like when you go to buy a car and they're like, power windows. No shit. UV protection windshield. Like, you're line iteming things that I already fucking expect, and it would feel like to me that you're trying to oversell me on an undersold product. Like, I know a car comes with keys. I get it. Gas tank for fuel. Fuck me. Really? The other one, I don't even know if it has it because they didn't specifically tell me. Like, how does this thing work? Steering wheel for maneuverability. Like, fuck off. At that point, I almost feel like you're insulting me. And if he's trying to sell your products to people, he doesn't want to be like, look at all this extra shit I'm giving you. And they're like, no, you're just giving me there's no other way to do the project. It has to have those things, or it doesn't it's not the thing I need. So fuck off.
Yeah. I mean, it's tough to argue that, considering how successful he is. You can take the services line item and chop it into 5 bits and percentage it out. It's not that big of a deal. And let me be honest with you. Part of this has to do with
which one of those 5. Let me just say real quick. Which one of those 5 things do you guys usually is just kind of a catch-all? You usually don't have anything quantifiable to really put behind it. So if that customer's like, "Hey man, did you blip bleep blip bleep?"
Okay, so it's always
you're
it's
gonna
always
be like, "Nope." It's
always the first one. It's kickoff and mobilization, which is usually 20% of the services, and it's like, hey, I created this great PowerPoint for you to show what we're going to do. I was like, no, I read the contract, and we had like 4 meetings beforehand to make sure that like all of our ducks in a row, and we evaluated the risk. We made sure the lead times for all the product were in hand, and we could make sure, this thing was going to get done in a timely fashion. There's a lot of behind the curtains work. Yeah, and a lot of this, I'll be honest with you, a lot of this has to do with the fact that, the government's in a shutdown and our company's in a pinch to get any and all dimes that they can. So it is what it is. But I saw that email. I chuckled. I talked to a couple coworkers, and I was like, Alan's going to be on this week. Fucking A. I'm going to ask him this. I'm going to ask him this.
The last place I was at, we didn't really do email shit. Like, we wasn't. That's fucking wild behavior, because that's in writing. But fucking, we had some meetings as a sales team, and boy, they were fucking interesting. That's I think some of the craziest shit I've seen. We could get into it a different time, but yeah, good shit.
Fair enough. Well, middle class holes, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with a friend or foe, and I also have a bonus friend or foe. We're going to take a pause after that, and I'm reading the script to you because I'm itemizing everything for you all to know what you're going to get.
Itemize it, break it out.
So we're going to break it out.
I hope you enjoyed the kickoff and beginning of the show.
That's 20% of your consumption. We'll be back with the other 80% after this. Stay tuned for more smooth, sexy, seductive sounds from the middle class holes.
Here we go. It's time for Friend or Foe. Now, normally I would read a news story to you and see if you agree or disagree and get your friend or foe. But I was doing some internet research, personal internet research the other day, and I've been hearing, especially like on podcasts, like when guests come on, like when they're like social experts and things, about how this generation that is not having sex anymore. Like they're scared of it. Women aren't being hit on at bars anymore, and they blame a lot of it on pornographic consumption. They can get males, especially, get all the sexual pleasures they need in the privacy of their own home, and they're actually scared of sex because I believe the sex they're seeing is fucking scary because they haven't experienced it. And you're getting fucking like Rocco fucking.
There's always a Rocco, man.
There's always a Rocco, and
There's always a Rocco.
He's always popping up.
Rocco Siffredi is on the Mount Rushmore of male porn stars.
And
He's
that's
up there with Johnny Sins. Yeah.
And that's the thing. See, I have a different palate when it comes to pornography. I like more homemade stuff. It's not as crazy. The cocks aren't rock hard all the time, even after. There's not excessive grunting. There's not.
I like how your litmus test of like pornography is cocks being rock hard after ejaculation.
I'm just saying, there's some unnatural boners going on. Tell me I'm wrong, all right?
You're not wrong.
Okay, so my friend or foe is this, and Alan, this will be coming at you first. So what? Keep those glasses on.
Oh god!
Good thing you got an eye exam earlier.
Okay. Let's go.
So, all right. So the friend or foe is this. Should there be not age restrictions on the ability to access pornography, but age restrictions on the style of pornography you're allowed to view by age? Now, this is my rough not litmus test, but my rough parameters here. So I put down 18 to 21. Obviously, you have access to the sites, but you can only view missionary and gentle doggy. 22 to 25, you're allowed to witness seasoned blowjobs and titty fucks. As you graduate to 26 to 29, there's the introduction of toys, and then 30 plus, the oyster's yours, whatever you'd like to see. So not until you're 30 years old are you officially allowed to see the deep, depraved dungery of dirty pooper stuff.
I mean, I was gonna say you left anal for plus 30. That's serious. I mean, that's probably not a terrible idea. Let's be honest. We've seen some shit.
Literally,
like our generation.
Yeah,
literally too. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's probably not a terrible idea, but yeah, I think that's okay. I don't hate it. I mean,
okay. We can adjust. Listen, we can adjust the rules. I realize I left out like all oral for 18 to 21. Now maybe we can. If there's oral introduced in the 18 to 21 bracket, I would not like to see lips to nuts. I would like to see maybe gentle crown caressing, if you will. They haven't. They should be witnessing things that are in their. What do you call it? Their athletic realm of possibilities.
Oh, but isn't then the argument? Let me play devil's advocate here for a second. Wouldn't the argument be that some of the more athletic Johnny Sins type fucking scenes would be for them as younger folk when they're in their prime? More athletic prowess, more squat ability. You know what I mean? Things of that nature. I'm just spitballing here, but
That's
I
not
think,
until the 30 crowd, okay?
yeah, that's fair. No, I think that's not terrible. There is something probably to be said to the mass consumption of intense pornography on the male psyche.
Wes, honestly, the amount of pornographic actors and actresses that you're more than aware of and you've name dropped on this show on multiple occasions, where do you stand, especially because I know it has to have affected you somewhat in the past?
Yeah, I think we've almost done like more harm than good over the last like 15 years. I'm not saying that our generation was the golden generation of still having to flip through JCPenney catalogs, and then on the offhand chance that your old man left a VHS out or something like that, or if your parents had a Playboy subscription and left it out haphazardly on by a toilet or something like that. I'm talking about my family, but I'm not. It's weird. We live in a free country, but I am on the train of what you're getting at. I do think the scale needs to be adjusted a little bit. I think threesomes and some more group action can be implemented a little bit earlier. I do think some lesbian action could be implemented a little bit earlier.
There's got to be like tribunals for the fucking categories.
Now, I do agree that, like, listen, if you identify as heterosexual, homosexual, whatever, but the categories for your age bracket should be age appropriate. Yeah. Obviously, there should be more oral pleasures in the gay male department. I get that.
Right.
But how aggressively are these nipples being articulated and such?
Aggression seems to be a point of contention with you. It's like gentle versus aggression. And I also I'm starting to picture because in order to like hurdle some of these things as kids or like teenagers or people when I was growing up, you just go to someone older, someone's house that was a little bit older that had this stuff. So when you're 25, if you want to get into like shit that's out of your age bracket, do you go to your buddy's house who's 29? Like, hey man, I got to jerk off with some real hardcore stuff. I need to borrow your laptop.
But I guess that would be my point is like, yeah, you might see it here and there and you might crave it, but man, you won't. I don't know. I don't feel like if you're not bearing witness to it all the time, you won't take that into the bedroom like it's normal. Like I can imagine if you're a dude, like if you're a dude and you're dating your first girlfriend and it's prom night, it's the night, this is when it's all gonna happen, and you go in there just like, oh, all right, I want you to lay on your back. I need your neck to be draped over the back of the mattress, and I'm gonna stand over top of your throat. Like, yeah, if that's what you've been witnessing, like that's the thing I want to do because I've been exposed to it and it looks really fun. And you probably both aren't going to enjoy it at all, and you're ruined.
Yeah. Or the reverse. She says some freaky shit to you. Like, I'm gonna need you to tie your nuts in a noose and like as tight as you can possibly get it. Okay, and I'm gonna flick it with fucking bean balls and my fingers.
I feel like ball play has been overplayed in the porn world because every time they start squeezing and twirling, I'm like, whoa, Nelly, hold on. These ain't made of silly putty, babe. Like, I don't even want you to fucking, stay away. What are you doing?
That's a crazy statement, but that's a different fucking topic, I think.
Maybe, I mean, to each their own. But like, mine are very sensitive, but I've seen some stuff, man. Where like,
well, yeah, I mean, I get it.
Ain't a doorknob, hun. Calm it down.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's more so. It's not that the porn hasn't been around. It's like the growth of the internet and its accessibility to younger kids, younger minds. Like, because, like, I mean, I saw some fucking analog. Like, it's right at your fingertips. Like, I saw some crazy shit in a fucking magazine that came in a plastic bag from Aurora Farms. Like, but you know what I mean? It was a little bit different. Like, that was all you could see. Now, and it was like 16 by the time that happened. Fucking. Nowadays, you're seeing that shit when you're like 10. And you're like, oh man, that's a long time to rot the brain.
Oh yeah.
With fucking
and if you
Johnny
and I guess my point is that if you start seeing this ultra hardcore stuff and at the youngest age possible, and you think, oh, this is how you do it,
Man.
that's a problem. And not to sit there and harp on this, like, oh, we're so old. But yeah, you did have to earn your porn back in the day. You could buy anything. You're right. But if you finally made your way into the depot in Havre de Grace, Maryland, I just don't think the first thing you were doing was grabbing like the stiletto on like ball stomp action. Like you're like, now this missionary position thing looks pretty good. Maybe we should start here as my entree, because I can't afford all the appetizers.
I got a question. Do we use porn to our advantage here and use like some cream pie, like breeding porn as educational material? Like, look, this is how babies are made. And
well,
I mean,
it's one of my favorite genres, so I'm not against it.
Yeah, show a close-up shot to a bunch of high schoolers. Like, look how disgusting this is. Every guy in the room has a boner.
I'm just saying, man, it's there. The raw material to use for educational purposes exists. You just need to spin it a little bit. Maybe a couple edits. Maybe a couple reshoots. Whip it up, whip it into shape.
Yeah, we've almost gotten to a point of no return with it, though. You know what I mean? Because I can remember on dial-up AOL going into porn sites as a teenager, and you know what the safeguard question was? Are you 18? Yes or no? Mm-hmm. And in the back of my mind, I was like, oh, maybe someone's watching.
Right.
Yes. Oh, God. We'll see what happens.
Is AOL going to send me an actual letter in the mail? Notice you clicked yes, Mr. Fox.
Yeah. So, and again, it's like, not to say I was tapered back then, but I didn't think I had, the Pornhubs and the X Hamsters and the X Videos and all the good, all the accoutrement with this porn surfing. It is vast, robust, and anything that you want at any point that you want. And yeah, I mean, Murr, I think you're onto something with this kind of staged approach to introduction to what you like and dislike. Because I don't know. I mean, do you think you're like formulating fetishes that are like really not existent to someone's mind? I mean, hey, we've said it. We've talked about it on the show before. Ass eating. Okay. Alan, you said your brother was one of the pioneers. He was one of the
pioneer, man. I mean, I'm sure there's some guys in like medieval times and fucking like Roman times, but yeah. I'll ask any of my homeboys. Like next time you see Alex or fucking one of them motherfuckers, be like, "Hey, Brian's or Alan's brother, fucking," and they eat nasty. He'll be like, "Oh boy, yeah, fucking way ahead of his time." Fucking, we were back then, be like, "You nasty, bro." Nope, he was ahead of his time, bro. Pioneer.
I guess my fear with it is that like, because the sexual endeavors that are being recorded and distributed, especially on the professional level where the cameras are nice and clean, it's sometimes 8K. I mean, they even have the virtual reality stuff now. If you've got the goggles, you can put those on, and it's like, oh my God. But the acts that are being performed are. It's like pretending that if you go out to play football, like Pop Warner football, that you're supposed to be making fucking Odell Beckham one-handed catches. Like, and if you can't do that, then you shouldn't even try. And I just feel that this generation is probably not trying because the things that they're witnessing are so fucking advanced that they're intimidated, and they don't even realize that just slipping like a quarter of a digit in is pretty good, like, especially if you're a nice like high school party, you're 16, you're in the front of the truck, you're just kind of touching around like, whoo, that's pretty nice, try that, start there. And then when you get to 18, I guarantee you're gonna get half a tip in and it's gonna be great.
It'd
But-
be great.
What position were you in when you did that? A missionary. Oh man, you a punk bitch. You should have done that reverse hammer drill.
Yeah, exactly. Like the Superman. Like, what? No. Stop it already. And I kind of thought about this too, because Shane Gillis has this part in his special where he's like, a lot of belly to belly action. Don't laugh. Belly to belly is pretty good. Like he's talking about belly to belly missionary is just fine. Like, quit it already. You're not a professional. And I think these kids think that you have to be a professional to perform the act. And because they're not performing the acts. And to Alan's cream pie suggestion here, we have a global population crisis coming up. So we need these kids to be versed in the ways and the arts of lovemaking.
Yeah. Again, I was actually, you stole my thunder there, because I was going to say, I mean, you might have to have a birds and bees talk, then you might later on down the road have to have a lovemaking / porno talk. Like, that's not lovemaking. That's not you and your old lady enjoying an evening, enjoying each other's company, and then getting romantically involved with one another. That's just fucking. There's lovemaking.
Yes. And we've kind of I don't know, there is also a problem with like courtship in the world and the act of dating. I mean, they're finding basically at this point, people in their 20s are just like literally finding each other on apps and be like, smash, nah, pass, Like, that's their only goal.
I mean, what more efficient way to procreate if you think about it?
You're right, but I feel like, but then now, you know what it is. Here you go. This will be my political. So now you've got like the 1%ers out there. They're really good at that shit, and then you've got everyone else, and they're falling behind. There's the gap. The lovemaking gap in America, I feel like there's probably only 10% of the youthful population like actively smashing. Everybody else is waiting on Stranger Things to hit Netflix next month.
It's going to be good.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it as well.
Yeah, I'm excited.
All right. So, again, we can change the parameters of each age bracketing, but let's just throw it out there officially. Alan, friend or foe to throttling porn consumption?
I don't hate it. Yeah, I'm with it. Friend? Yeah.
Wes?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, assuming it can be governed in a matter where there aren't pitchforks and fucking napalm thrown around the streets, which might happen.
There
for
will
the first
be
10, 15 years.
Yeah.
But I think I'll friend it just simply because my own perversions and others that I've seen spawn around about me, and how at 43 how shit's gone crazy in the last 20 years.
Can I put a weird caveat on it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Could maybe not like necessarily like porn level, but can we get over this antiquated like Puritan fucking not showing titties and asses on TV like Europe, like at night. It's at night. It's a fucking like post 10 o'clock. Like adults are up. Like children should be in bed. Like we're all fucking more than capable of seeing some titties. Like
I think
we're one of the most sexualized nations on earth, and we don't put titties on TV. Come on, man.
I think we're almost there because, and this is how I know. Who is it? Paramount, CBS? Is that Paramount? Either way,
yeah.
They have what was it? Tony and Ziva. They were main characters on NCIS. Now they have a Tony and Ziva show where they use naughty words. They say the fucks and the shits on there, but it's not on network, but it's on the network's streaming service. So I feel like
that's different though. It's what we needed on the network.
You need broadcast airwave, titty, and brief bush shots.
Yeah. Not like fucking taste,
because bushes are coming back.
Not like tasteless. Like that's what I'm saying. Not like hardcore pornography, but like, let's not be so stuck up about it.
Yeah, I mean, if you're in your friend's house and you happen to open the bathroom door, hearing the shower on, and your buddy's wife's in there, show her titties. I got you. Realistic situations.
Seems a little excessive, but okay.
I think it's one of Murr's fantasies.
In a sitcom,
Yeah. He wants like a silk stockings, but the titties. I don't know if you remember, guys
A
remember that show.
3-story walk up in Brooklyn. Yeah.
Oh wow, the door was unlocked.
Yeah, of course.
Weird. So weird.
Well,
I guess the friends have it.
I say the friends have it. Very successful friend or foe. I'm just concerned about the youth. I don't want to take away their porn. I just want them to view it responsibly. That's it. And that is your friend or foe.
I actually have a quick bonus friend or foe. I don't know if you guys have been watching the World Series. It returns north of the border in Canada tomorrow night. And the series will end there for the first time in 22 years. Yeah, 22 years. So I noticed last night that people were at the Rogers Center, a.k.a. the Sky Dome, watching Game 5 of the World Series. And they were doing that for Games 3, 4, and 5. So Toronto fans, Blue Jay fans were going. I don't know if they were buying a ticket, if it was free admission. But, okay, I thought about this. If the Orioles were in the World Series, and let's just say they happened to play National League Team X, and Camden Yards like, hey, we're going to play the game on the Jumbotron, and anyone who could sit and view, where you can view the Jumbotron in the lower bowl, you're welcome. You had to pay for a ticket. I would never fucking do that. Friend or foe, what possesses a fan to do that?
Oh, Alan, you start
just
this one.
Watch an away game from your fucking living room.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess I get it for, I don't know, dorks. I guess there's a market for it, I guess. I wouldn't do it. I agree with you. I don't necessarily if you feel passionately about it just not happening, I mean, I don't care. But it's stupid. Yeah. Just watch it at home.
I wouldn't, I don't know. Here's what I always like about stuff like this is that you're getting like-minded people, obviously super fans, so super fanatical that they're going to go to the stadium where their team is not, but be surrounded by, it's like the Marvel nerds that go at 11:59 on Thursday, miss work on Friday, so they can be in a room full of people who are going to share this experience without too much judgment because they just love the fuck out of this thing. And they're going to cheer and they're going to fucking yell zombie chicken or whatever the fuck they were doing for the Minecraft movie. And, you're in the stadium. So it's like, I don't know. I don't hate it. Like, if you're a season ticket holder and they're like, all season ticket holders have access to Camden Yards during the away game so that you can share this experience together. I don't think that's a bad idea. Go get beers, get fucked up around people that.
I think for the Orioles for a World Series, I would probably maybe go. Like if we were going to win a World Series away, and they were doing it, also not in the state that the Jumbotron's in right now. Like once they're done upgrading everything, I would definitely. That would be more like it. But I was going to say, so I would also think it's a little bit different. Like I think outdoor stadiums is a little bit weird, but arenas is kind of cool. Is that weird? No. I've seen hockey teams do that shit. And I think that's kind of cool because the stadium feels a little bit more intimate. Whereas a big ass stadium is a lot. Does that make sense?
Well, the one thing I do like is, I don't know where are they IMAX theaters or something where it's they have
their sporting events immersive.
Yeah, where they actually do fan cam, wherever you're sitting in the actual theater, there's a camera somewhere at that actual stadium that's giving you that perspective. Yeah. That's pretty cool. I mean, but it's almost the same thing, a little different, but
yeah, there's two of them. There's one in Dallas and one in LA.
So I don't know, man. I'm on the fence. I think it'd be lame if you were if you're that kind of person who wore a team that's not even playing's jersey and we're yeah, I'll go to that game. Yeah, you're a fucking turd. But if you're a fucking diehard Orioles fan that's waited fucking 40 fucking some years, and especially if they're doing shit in between innings, I don't know, minor league baseball style, throwing out t-shirts, pumping the crowd up. I don't know, it sounds like it'd be a fun time with like-minded people.
Yeah, Rogers Center is a little bit different though because it's domed. It's you can control the environment. Obviously, outdoor stadium in late October, early November might be a bit different. I thought about that as well. And don't get me wrong, I contemplated it from the idea of just, okay, I'll be around, what do you think let's just hypothetically, 10,000 seats ish?
Where?
Like
What,
Rogers
for that
Center.
event?
Like for that, like how many people went to the Rogers Center for Game 5 of the World Series? 10,000?
Oh, I don't know.
I have no limit.
But I think that would be cool. I think that like 10,000 other fanatics in an arena like that. It's just like, I live walking distance to Camden Yards, and if they were like, yeah, season ticket holders get first dibs at a $20 ticket, and then all the beers are normal ticket prices, I'd say no, thank you. I'm either going to a bar somewhere nearby, or I'm just going to watch it from my house. I'm not doing that.
But here's why our opinions are really not valid. It's because we have no idea how we would feel if the Orioles made it to a World Series.
That's a great point.
So I'm going to friend it.
Yeah, I'll foe it with a friendly aftertaste.
I'll foe it. No, I got it. Yeah, it's lame.
It's lame, but you'd go. Fuck you.
I'd go for the World Series. I wouldn't go for like the fucking DS or something.
No, not the divisional series. The World Series, the creme de la creme. Yes, I feel like I do backflips in fuck on Utah Street, like just for, I don't know. Even if we lost like 6-5, just like we did really good.
Yeah, and only you said mine.
Fucking.
Go ahead.
Okay.
You go.
I was gonna say that game that lasted forever. There was 27,000 fans at the Rogers Center.
Damn.
And tell me they didn't go fucking nuts when old fucking Freddie blasted that motherfucker. Or not Freddie. That was, well. Either way, they both had. This has been a great World Series. Like, I'm not gonna lie,
phenomenal.
Yeah, the last two games kind of sucked, but yeah, it's been a great series so far.
Yeah. All right, There's your friend or foe. We're going to take another quick break. We'll be back with Fun Fact Friday and a special Halloween Hershey's Reese's candy, something or other, on before you go. Stick around.
Intelligence, of which you have none.
Obviously, we're dealing with the superior intelligence.
And now, Fun Fact Friday.
All right, let's get into it. It's time for 5 fun facts for you fuckers on a Friday. It is your Fun Fact Friday, brought to you, of course, by all of our wonderful sponsors. Of course, we've got Flat Earth Science, Advocates for Truth. I wonder what the Flat Earth Sciencers, Advocates for Truthers are thinking about this 3-eye atlas that's moving around out there. They seem to be really excited about extraterrestrial life, but they don't seem to be excited about a globe here on Earth. It's weird how the scientists who tell you it's a globe are now telling you that there might be an alien out there. They must be really conflicted in their personal lives.
The Flat Earth Sciencers or the scientists?
I have a feeling that if you're a Flat Earth Sciencer, advocate for truth, you're probably really into believing that 3-Eye Atlas is an alien spacecraft from interstellar space. But the people telling you about it are charlatans. So I don't know, it's a very strange, conflicting scientific perspective. That's all.
Some cognitive dissonance might be into play. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah.
Just a bit.
But also check out our other sponsor on Facebook. That is the Shin Splints Recovery Group. You got any pain below your knee and above your ankle? They are the assholes for you. And finally, of course, the Cuckster. Make sure you check out the Cuckster. You can find them on both TikTok and Instagram. That's Cuckster for life. Cuckster for life on TikTok and Instagram. I'm sure that the Cuckster, as always, is going to have an amazing Halloween this year.
I'd say, yeah, the little surprise, dressed up in costumes. I don't know, how does one cuck dress?
I guess it's whatever you're into at the time, or whatever your wife's into.
I heard he was going as Mandingo.
That's right.
To the side.
Just gonna super glue a big black prosthetic to his groin. That sounds interesting. Yeah,
he's going full out. He spent a lot of money on it. Got the Robert Downey Jr. surgery from Tropic Thunder.
Oh my!
Yeah.
But let's get to it. 5 fun facts for you on a Friday. Did you know the total distance a pro soccer ball travels in a World Cup match could circle the Earth half a dozen times?
6. So that's 6 times.
Yes.
I didn't know if it was a baker's dozen.
I guess if it goes into OT, then yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I just don't think people don't realize, especially Americans, like how athletic soccer players actually are. Like how much you're just running, even when there's not a goddamn thing for you to do on that fucking field.
Yep.
Yeah. I wonder if that includes punts
wild.
too. It's got to include punts.
Yeah, it's got all the movement of the ball. Is that what we're saying? The ball travels that much?
Yeah, the ball travels the equivalent of 6 times around the globe.
It's a very sensitive ball too. Don't worry. Not being licked or prodded or stomped by a stiletto.
All right. Well, some of these facts are better than others, as always.
It's interesting. 6 times.
Did you know? I know. There's just not much else to say about it. Did you know? Science says lightning bolts strike the Earth 50 times a second. That would be enough to power America for a week if we could catch them all. Why are we not trying? Don't we have lightning rods? Can we invent a lightning, I don't know, attractant thing and start grabbing and saving this in batteries somewhere?
Wait, what? What was the question?
So my question is, okay, if we know that lightning's striking the Earth 50 times a second, now I know that's not just here in the States, but if there's air, okay, like Seattle and places like that where it storms all the time, why are they not building some sort of they're building fucking windmills? It doesn't cost anything to grab lightning, so why not create some kind of lightning spike that has a battery attached to it and capture some of this energy?
I don't know that that's how that works.
Well, neither do I. But
I mean, I get what you're thinking, but I don't know that harvesting lightning is as easy as we think it might be. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. I'm not saying it's easy. I don't even know how the fuck you do it. I mean, maybe you send a balloon up with a bunch of electrodes attached to it and a battery, and just you get up there, you fucking juice that bitch up, fucking land it, plug it in. I don't know. Sounds like a lot of free power going to waste. That's all I'm getting at.
I think it's probably. I mean, I don't know shit. I'll just be pretending to talk about stuff. But my guess would be, if I was hypothesizing, is that it's way too big. It's way too big and fast of an energy spike to be harnessed. Does that make sense?
Yeah. It's you need a slow, gentle current to charge a battery, not just a blah. Not just a blah blast.
You're just gonna you could put the amount of fucking amperage or wattage you need into your battery all at once, and it'll just explode.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? I think that's probably the tricky part. But I like it. It'd be nice if we could do that. Like
blowing up a balloon with a t-shirt cannon. Yeah, I got you. Yes.
Exactly.
Understood.
Yeah. Didn't Back to the Future teach us that you have to know when lightning's going to strike?
Yeah. But I mean, come on, man. We're seeing clouds. We're doing other things that are crazy. Just sounds like something we could do. I don't know. There's got to be a lot of charged particles up in the ionosphere or something. I just figured, you just kind of, I don't know, like a net, like a. I don't know. It just seems like there's a lot of free energy out there. They ain't gonna share it with us. I know they won't. That's probably why they don't do it. Probably why would we go get free energy when we can make them all fucking pay for it? So that's why it'll never happen. It's probably the easiest science ever.
And their internet as well.
I mean, I think unlimited energy is the easiest science ever. That's why they don't be doing it.
Yeah, you're right. All I know is my electric bill's gone up 30% ever since Sora 2 came out. So all the fucking AI Randy Macho Man Savage videos are fucking stealing my power. Fuckers.
Dude, we're gonna AI ourselves out of fresh water and fucking dry up on this fucker.
Yes, we are. Did you know all the data on Earth doubles every 2 years? So now, imagine your phone will be holding the Library of Congress in a single app by 2030.
Probably already does.
It probably is pretty close, but the Library of Congress, like as far as all the media that's contained in it, it's pretty vast. But basically, like they're saying, like Spotify, the Library of Congress, anything and everything ever made by 2030 will be able to access it. Just on your iPhone, though, you can probably access it, but you're gonna need something bigger than your thing in your pocket.
Yeah.
And people will still be shooting.
That's crazy.
People will still be shooting birds at fucking castles.
Say that again. People will be shooting what?
People will still be shooting birds at castles. Angry Birds. It's an Angry Birds reference.
Sorry. Do people still play Angry Birds?
I don't know.
I mean, that was huge for its time, but it's like, I mean, they got, 2 movies out of that fucking thing, too.
Did they?
Yeah.
Jesus.
I had to watch them both.
Fucking
I thought for sure that would have been Netflix special, something
No.
small, four episodes.
Nope.
No, 2 movies. Damn, you should have your kid watch Beethoven and Beethoven second and 15th.
Oh my
27th.
God. I will say this, like I can mock some of the kids' movies that have been made, but they are wildly better than any of the horse shit they fucking pumped out to us when we were fucking kids. Jesus Christ. I forgot all about the Beethoven movies.
Well, I mean, that was John Hughes on his fucking last leg.
Yeah, I know, but then they also got how many Air Buds did they get?
Oof, they got more than one Air Bud. I thought that tire deflated.
Alan, how many Air Buds?
Let's find out.
Yeah, okay, everybody let's guess. Give me your best number, and then Alan's going to enlighten us here.
I'll go 3.
I'm going to say 8. I'm not saying they all went to theater, but I'm saying that a minimum of 8 Air Buds. Probably after 3, all to VHS or DVD.
Hold on.
Bud was the earnest of dog or of animal fucking flicks.
Was Bud Bundy in one of the later ones?
No.
Was he in these?
David Faustino.
Okay. I don't know that we'll count. I don't know if we got to count. So we got to have a little bit of discussion here.
Okay.
Right? Because I don't know what this part means. So the film series is broken down into kind of 3 parts. There's Air Bud, Buddies, and then Santa Paws.
Okay, so it sounds like the Air Bud movies were about basketball playing dogs. Sounds like the Buddies movie were about the dogs having basketball. Okay, but the Buddies movies sound like there was more than one dog interacting with each other as a team, and
one of them is called Air Buddies.
Okay, so they made their own basketball team, a team of basketball playing dogs.
Wow, that's a hell of a sales pitch. Beautiful.
Well, okay, so let's get back to the root of the issue. What did you say? How many Air Buds?
Yes, how many Air Bud movies? How many? Okay, in the franchise. I mean, Fast and Furious is up to fucking 9.
I mean, do you want
10.
me to include Air Buddies and Santa Paws, or do you just want Air? Okay,
yeah.
All right. So if it's all of those, hold on.
There's a pause to count.
This is well more than 3.
Okay, there are 15 films. If you include Air Buddies and Santa Paws. If you're talking about Air Buds specifically, there are 7. 1, 2.
I said 8.
All right, sorry, 6.
Okay.
There's Air Bud Golden Retriever, Air Bud World Pup. I'm assuming that's soccer. Air Bud 7th Inning Fetch. We know what that is. Air Bud Spikes Back. I'm assuming that's football.
Or volleyball.
Yeah, that's a good point. Oh, and Air Bud Returns, which is slated for 2026, as a matter of fact.
Motherfucker. There you go. So, don't talk shit.
How's this turn into don't talk shit?
Don't talk shit,
shit. I should talk shit.
All right. And, speaking of movies, did you know if Hollywood remade every movie as a musical, we'd have a new one premiere every hour forever? An infinite number of musical remakes.
That'd be cool.
I'm starting to think some of the ones they may have missed out on. You know,
Dude, I would love to see a Back to the Future fucking musical.
Ah. Yeah. Just the first one now.
No, I want the whole goddamn series. 3 acts.
Everything. All
The
right.
whole Airbud series is a musical.
God.
Just the whole movie. Just howling.
12 straight hours of Airbud. On Broadway, of course.
God. And finally, did you know if you took all... Start that again. If you took all the gold ever mined in human history, it would fit into 3 Olympic-sized swimming pools.
Okay. Damn. No wonder those bastards went crazy and killed themselves.
I mean, but think about all the gold that's just hanging out. Like, all the stuff, like, all the Egyptian gold and things like that. Like, you know, I mean, it's just fucking sitting there, man. Ain't doing nothing. Just looking at it. Stop it. I mean, gold is not infinite. That's the thing. A fun fact about gold is that you can stretch it all the way down to 1 atom, a chain of 1 atoms of gold. That's why it's so fucking precious. But why do we care? Why do we care?
It's well, you used to use it in a lot of electronics, but they don't really use that so much anymore because it's highly conductive.
Yeah.
But yeah, honestly, I don't know.
And that, my friends, is your Fun Fact Friday. No one to quit.
Guys, can we talk about the fucking covers to these movies?
Oh, what, the Airbud movies?
I started opening them up, and holy shit. Pause here.
Middle Class Holes Airbud Edition. Welcome, everyone. If you're just tuning in here, about an hour in.
All right, you got it? Everybody good? All right, Airbud Golden Receiver. Eat that. Airbud World Pup. Exactly what you expect.
Oh, okay. Airbud's dad. Okay.
Boom. Yeah. Fucking
the World Dog
Airbud 7th inning fetch.
Raccoon.
With a raccoon.
Nice.
With a
Going
raccoon
wild.
buddy. Fucking Airbud spikes back. Volleyball.
It was.
Fucking unbelievable. And then I don't know what Returns is about. There is nothing yet. But I'm going to assume it's his return to the court.
Yeah, see, that was a legitimate, that's a real golden retriever, probably trained years for that.
And then they put it down because it broke its leg when it came down from 10 feet up.
And then these fancy computers came along, and they were like, hey, we can CGI Bud. And then fucking, Bud gets taken out to pasture, and these fucking greasy Hollywood execs just make a fucking killing off of him. How dare they?
Yeah. Let's see, opening weekend, 27.8 million. Damn.
Yeah,
What was that in 1997? It's probably what kind of internet porn.
$3 million budget.
Look at that. That's a banger for that fucking studio. $3 million to make that much? They just have to double their money.
Why do you think they made 6 of them, motherfucker?
I know. Yeah. I know why. Jesus Christ.
God, what a series.
A
Jesus.
film franchise. Just good old, we used to be a proper country.
Yeah. I think they found out with Ed, with the monkey who played third base, that you just can't use monkeys playing baseball. It's dogs playing basketball. That's the wheelhouse.
Yeah. Dogs playing just about any ball sport, really.
Yeah.
I swear to you, there was a David Letterman. They had like stupid pet tricks on Letterman all the time. There was a dog that fucking bounced the basketball off its nose and it would go in. I know that there was some fucking coked up executive who was like, we should make a movie out of that. Get that dog. What's that guy's name? Call up Letterman. And they fucking killed it. Cocaine money for decades.
Yep.
Yeah.
So if you look at the credits, it's like the same 5 people who like directed, executive produced, and wrote them, and they just have different roles in different movies. It's like, well, let me take a stab at writing this one. You know, I'm a big volleyball fan. I'm gonna take fucking Airbud Spikes Back.
Yeah, my daughter plays volleyball. We should put the dog in there. That's great, right? Man, we got it.
What's the premise? Volleyball, 90 minutes. Golden Retriever, go.
Write it up, man. Listen, we've been doing this for decades now. We put a golden retriever in a nondescript blue jersey, and we have got fucking box office gold, baby.
You got depressed dads all over the country. Like, I'm taking you to what?
We should pay,
Airbud Spike's back.
we should raise money to get Airbud a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Yeah, with
Airbud
like a paw
probably
print.
has one.
He probably does.
Yeah, look it up. Hold on, let's see here. Does Airbud have a Airbud?
Because, by the way, they will. I think you pay for your own star. They have to approve it, but you buy. It's like $12,000 for your star on the.
Airbud does not.
No.
There's our calls, boys.
That's it.
Children's cancer research. Nuh-uh. Airbud Walk of Fame.
If you made like a concerted social media effort and we made fucking quick hits and fucking absolutely blasted this out, you could probably make this work.
Yeah. God.
We would be like, what? But you could get
ceremony?
you could get millennials to fucking absolutely be like, yep, doing that. Let's get get us a golden retriever. We're putting paws in fucking concrete on Hollywood Boulevard.
Everyone say woof. Cheese. All right. In the lieu of the celebration of Halloween, one of the greatest holidays of all the year, Hollywood. God damn it, you're polluting my mind here. Hershey wins a lawsuit claiming its Halloween Reese's candies weren't spooky enough. So apparently someone filed a lawsuit saying that when you open the candies, it didn't represent what was printed on the wrapper. U.S. District Judge Melissa Damian ruled Friday, this was back in September, that consumers who filed the class action lawsuit failed to show the lack of confectionery details of the chocolate and peanut butter candies, such as missing mouths, eyes of jack-o'-lanterns, ghosts, and other Halloween-themed figures, had caused them economic harm. So basically, she says that point out that while consumers may have been disappointed by the chocolate's unwrapped appearances, the candies were not, quote, so flawed to render them worthless. In other words, the chocolate still tastes like chocolate, and even if they weren't as haunting as the pictures depicted. So, point is, anyone can file a fucking lawsuit for anything in the world. Glad we have these safeguards. I feel bad for this fucking district judge who had to sit there and go like, okay, I'm getting paid. Fucking hell.
So I saw somebody on one of the daytime talk shows discussing this exact court case, and they were saying that when you get the wrapper for the spooky Halloween pumpkin jack-o'-lantern Reese's, on the wrapper it shows the chocolate with clear cutouts of the eyes and the mouth and all that. But when you open it, it's just a fucking blob of chocolate and peanut butter. And it's like, wait, that's false advertising. Because I know I buy Reese's cups for their fucking beautiful aesthetic and not their delicious, center creamy, delicious, sugar-filled, peanut buttery core. Cunt. They're just trying to make a buck, and I'm glad they lost.
Here's a depiction. If you were expecting jack-o'-lanterns or anything else, here's what you got. Oh, I'm really sorry. Looks like a turd that my dog fucking shat out on the morning walk the other day, but it wasn't as delicious or righteous. It just, I had to go back to this judge sitting there like reading through files. Like, wait a minute, are there cameras in this fucking courtroom? Am I fucking on candid camera? Am I a part of a fucking practical joke circling Halloween? Nope. Someone filed a lawsuit, said it wasn't as scary as depicted as the wrapper. Boo fucking who. Pun intended.
The lawsuit that should be filed against Hershey's is for not selling whatever recipe it takes to make the Halloween version of their Reese's peanut butter cups, because the holiday versions are wildly superior than the actual Reese's cup version of the candy. Because the Reese's cup's too much chocolate to peanut butter. Those things are like just that sweet, creamy, delicious peanut butter with a chocolate candy coating. And, oh man, it doesn't matter what they are. The fake Easter egg, the fake Christmas tree, the fake pumpkin. better all around than the actual product that they sell on a regular basis.
The holiday version is better than the standard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Every time.
Yeah,
and we've got
eggs, the pumpkins, the hearts that look like nut sacks. Fucking.
That should be a lawsuit in and of itself.
I
mean,
dip them
Heart with a
in.
ball sack. Not doing that enough. Well, that is before you go. I would like to say a happy Halloween to everyone. Alan, been a month. Can you tell all the listeners who were trying to get nut sacks via Reese's? I don't know, or someone who's looking for Airbud 19, where you can find the middle class holes.
What did we used to do? Oh, middle class holes, MDL class holes stuff and things, social media pages, Spotify, Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, Twitter.
But we are the middle class holes on Instagram. I did change that. So.
Oh yeah, there you go. Well, yeah, that's about it. There you go. I'm rusty. You get the
It's
gist.
all good. I want to give a shout out to a longtime listener, Josh McCann, a longtime friend of mine, whose his adult team won a championship in a ice hockey league this week.
Nice.
And McCann, who plays goalie, saved had a PK down the stretch, saved it. But also, I want to give a very melancholy trail to his old man who passed away last month, Dave McCann, who was a formative part of my youth. And I know Josh is listening, so love you, brother. Take her easy. Happy Halloween to all the listeners. We'll be back next week with a In Between the Holes presented by the middle class holes. I don't know why I giggle when I say that.
Lots of holes, buddy.
That should be segregated for 25-year-olds solely, according to Murr's tapered plan. Friending porn consumption. All right, we'll see you all next week.